But two parallel discussions taking place at the same time is sort of, very busy for Steve Witkoff. But what did we get out of the Ukraine-Russia negotiations, if anything?
Well, not much, to be honest. Neither side ended up briefing reporters after the discussions yesterday, but we did hear from U.S. Envoy Steve Witkoff that the dialogue was constructive, basically. Still, on the major outstanding issues, and specifically Moscow's territorial demands for land that it does not control in Ukraine's east, neither side really seems to be backing off. Moscow has stuck to maximalist demands, and yesterday we heard from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy that Ukrainians just simply wouldn't go for any deal where they ceded land. So while they talk about things like ceasefire parameters, should a ceasefire eventually come about, on this big issue of territory, it doesn't seem like either side has budged much.
And interesting that President Zelensky has actually brought up the topic of the power plant as well. Why is that a contentious issue?
Absolutely. Well, we know that this has been a sticking point and one of the outstanding issues. Russia's forces seized the power plant early in the war, early in the February 2022 invasion. It's Europe's biggest power plant, or nuclear power plant, and Ukraine is heavily reliant upon nuclear energy for its electricity generation. So this was a huge loss for them. We also know that there are safety concerns around the management of a nuclear power plant, especially in a battlefield, and that has to be on Zelenskyy's mind. But ultimately, given the fragility of Ukraine's power generation currently with the strikes happening, this is a big loss for them. And obviously, this is on the agenda for Ukrainian President